I've always wondered how Lego bricks are made, and evidently in this game called Block Factory, we're gonna figure that out by harvesting the world. So if you look in here, there's little sloped Lego bricks, and I mean, they're not actually Lego, but you understand. We get to adjust these together, and we're gonna try to build this little pumpkin. We can see how that looks, and we're gonna start grabbing some of these pieces with a piece dispenser. Basically, that's a mining device that's gonna go underground, grab all of those things, we can throw them on conveyor belts, and then eventually we wanna put these together. Check that out. We have those little bricks coming out, which is super cool. We'll get our gluing device, grab that together, open this up, and then we're gonna start piecing these together. Save it, and now we have ourselves come on, give me that. We have ourselves a little thing that looks like that. Very neat, check that out. So the next thing we're gonna need to do is get that piece below it, which looks like a 2x3 brick. And I see one right over here. Also, if you guys want to play Block Factory, you can purchase the game now on Steam by clicking on the link in the video description. It's on sale, but 10% off until July 24th, so that's super cool. Also, shout out to Shiro Unlimited for sponsoring this video. So I think that should be bringing those out. And instead of a gluer here now, we need a stacking device. So we're gonna stack in, these are gonna go on top of that. Okay, they are combined. Let's go ahead and grab that. We'll put you down here, then we'll take you and put you on top. Check that out. Save it, and now our little pumpkin is taking shape. There it is. Cool. So the next one we need is obviously that slope bottom piece. This one's a little bit more difficult, and we don't actually have that piece on the map anywhere. So what we're gonna do is just yoink bricks out of here and then put those into a sloper. I was gonna call it a shaper, but it's a sloper. So those will go in there, and then we are going to make this one. Beautiful. And we're gonna do the same thing here of just bringing it over and into this one. So we can do that. We're gonna put it in a stacking device like such as, and I believe it should be cooking pretty soon here. All right, little gear popped up. Put you down on the bottom, put you up on top like so. Save it together. That's awesome. Now all we need is that little green top for our thingamabob. Where can we find a green? Actually, that's it right there. Beautiful. Now our objective is to bring it into this thing, so let's grab you right here. We're gonna take it all the way over to this side of the world, and we're gonna need another stacker. I missed it by one block. No. What I like about this game too is that you don't really have to buy anything. It's like you're not waiting on resources at all. It's just really efficient. There we go. Kind of nice where you get to create these things. And then at the end, we're gonna finish up a diagram, or what are they called? Diorama. So that'll be kind of cool too. Okay, that is a stacker. I hope I grabbed the right one. I did. Put you together, put you on top. Okay, and it is this piece. Beautiful. Save it. And we're gonna bring that now into here. Look at that. We've made pumpkins. It's adorable. Go little pumpkins. Ooh, you can change the color of any block using the painter. You can obtain dye by placing dye dispensers in extraction areas. Oh, cool, we get to make a little bluebird now. So the bluebird is a blue thingy plus some of those. Interesting. Well, we have some yellow blocks. Those don't look quite right. Do we have any of those slope? We have a brown slope. We could turn blue. I could splice these in half. Actually, I think we should take this one and turn it blue. We could also take that one and turn it blue if I put down another one. Let's grab a dye dispenser. We'll have that pop out that way. I've not actually used this block before, so you have to bear with me. And then I guess a painter. So we'll take the dye mixed together with the paint. We'll grab another extractor like so. I got a 9 out of 9, perfect. Bring you down in here and then bring it down like so. Okay, so theoretically speaking, this should be a blue slope. Are you a blue slope? Please be a blue slope. Yes, sir, we got blue slopes. Perfect. All right, that's the bottom one. We need a 1x1 brick now. That's a, what, 1x2 slope? We can cut that one in half. That would work. So we need 2 of those. And I guess I can cut this thing into quarters, which I'm not a huge fan of cutting it down that much, but We do what we can with what we have. So sloper, we need a cutter. Let's merge those two together. Ah. And we're gonna cut that into there. Cool. We're gonna run a conveyor belt out of that. And we're gonna do the same thing again. There we go. Bring it down to 1. And that also needs to turn blue. Uh-oh. So let's grab another dye machine here. We're gonna run it like this and then over here. Then I'm gonna use a teleporter to go through there. Beautiful. Then I will run you down like so. Bring you across like such as. And start painting it. Okay, so we got the blue bricks and then the blue eyeball that we will stack together like such as. Cool, bring that in. Awesome. Next thing we need is that little slope piece in the front and the top. That's a lot of process for one little bird. Okay, we have 2 slopes here. If I can cut both of these in half, that would work well. I also need more blue dye. Is there more blue dye over here? There's blue dye there, white dye. We need yellow dye. Or there is no yellow dye, is there? Okay, so that tells me we need to take this and start sloping it. Let's grab that quick. First things first, we're gonna cut it. We need to cut it down to smaller size. Let's grab that into this one. Then we're gonna take this and turn it. Slap it in another cutter to bring it down to a 1. Bring it in like so. Put it into a sloper then. Then we can turn that into this one. Yes, sir. And I think we can just use a gluer on this one, because that should go onto the nose. We'll bring that around. Need to rotate and then vertical. That's not working. We might need a stacker instead. Go away. Okay, bigger problem. This system isn't gonna work. We need to, we'll save that, but I have to delete it. We need to put that together before it goes into here. So, it's really easy. That's one thing I really like about this game, is that we can just plug and play everywhere, can kind of complete the puzzles without having to wait on resources and stuff, because that can get annoying. All right, put that together, we'll save it. We're gonna run this down here, like so. And now we have a stack, 2 together. We can do the stacker now. Put it in, put you down, grab this, flip it. Perfect. All right, that's awesome. Now we need another blue. The question is, can I probably should just be able to. Yeah, let's just pull off another dye machine here. We're gonna run that over here directly like we did before. I wanna make that straight so it looks nice and clean. Scratch that. We're gonna drive this way instead, then use a teleporter to get under these, because the next yellow is up there. All right, grab this one. We're gonna turn yellow. We're gonna do the same exact thing we did on the other ones, where we cut it in half, and then cut it in half again, and then slope it, and then paint it. And we'll bring that in to go right along the path here. How far apart do I want that? Does it matter? No. It's working. It's actually working. Great. So the next thing we'll need is a stacker right here. We'll combine these 2 together. Little bird down. We'll put the little hat piece on. Boop. Is that right? Nope, other way. Ah, dang. We got ourselves a bird. And then we'll bring you into here. Nice. Oh, this is interesting too. We have 30 of 45 pumpkins being created. If I get up to 150, destroy blocks with a crusher machine. Interesting. Oh, to obtain the dye of that block. That's cool. What is this thing now? Like a dog head or something. Oh, it's a penguin. Ah! All right, so what I want to do next is go back and, yeah, we're not even making enough. We might be close to the birds, but I want to go back and make more pumpkins. See if we can double up another pumpkin thing, because that was really actually easy to put together. We have 2 of those right here and these. So I'm going to do that really quick. And just like that, we have another, I was going to call it a packer factory. Another pumpkin factory headed into the diorama machine. Oh, next is going to be little birdhouses. That's a crow. Obviously, it's a crow. It'd be dumb if you ever called it a penguin. Penguins don't have white beaks. Yellow, I don't know what I'm talking about. Hey, but we got 1 star, or we should anyway. I think that'll get up to 60. If I get a 3rd one in, we can bring it up to 90 and get 2 stars on this. But I think we should probably focus on getting the crow right now. Do I want to start at the feet or at the top? I think the feet is where to start. This is interesting. Okay, so the problem here, hey, we did it. The problem here is that's 2 different pieces that are glued together. So having this wouldn't work. I'm gonna have to take these, I think, rip these apart and then split them. And it's also yellow. So maybe I should work with the yellow, not these. Okay, so they have 2 different parts. We need to split these in half. What I'm actually gonna do is do this and then do this. Okay, so it's gonna fill up both directions, and then we're gonna take the cutter. My goodness, this seems very backwards, but I think it's the way it needs to go. Okay, we're gonna do that one. We're gonna do this one. We're gonna bring those cutters into a sloper, so we can slope the feet pieces. Good. Then we will take those and then recombine them with the gluer to create the feet. All right, we got feet. We got goose feet. Next up is a 2x2. Sure, 2x2 black. Where would a 2x2 black be? Are you a 2x2? Oh, they aren't. We're gonna have to crush these down. Oh boy. Where's the next 2x2? Is it way over here? No way. Okay, that's the next 2x2. I wonder if I shouldn't move that over here. I think that's actually the best option for us. Okay, so we have the black ones over here. Let's go ahead and grab this. Ooh, interesting. It's a little different shape, isn't it? No, it's just a little top heavy. Gross. You didn't go in the right spot. All right, right here. Good. Then we're gonna pull that out. We're gonna need to get the crusher. So that's gonna turn it into black paint. Yep, now we have the black paint. We'll need to take this yellow stuff, turn it into black paint. I might as well just drive you over here. I'm gonna pull you out like so. We'll grab the painter, and then I think we can start rotating towards the entryway. So we have a black block on the feet. We'll glue, no, we have to stack those together. And our body is ready. Great, save that. Now what is next? Okay, these are individual pieces, then we have 2 of these black slopes on the top. All right, so if we have 2 of those black slopes, that's literally this piece right here. Let's go ahead and grab those. And we'll glue them together right away. A little bit hard to see, but that's okay, they're dark. Good, so the next one is a sloped yellow. Where can I get a slope besides that? Ah, this one. We just have to get yellow. Sure. We'll try it out of this one. I mean, we can make it a little bit more efficient, but I'm okay with this as is. Okay. We're gonna need to crush the yellow to get yellow paint that will use this to make the beak. I'm gonna bring you over. I'm gonna bring you forward. Use the painter to turn those slopes yellow. I think what I need is these 2 black pieces on the back. Which ones would those be? We could use that to cut it in half. These ones? We could cut these into half and half. I don't know why not. That'll be good enough. The bigger problem is getting the most efficient that we can, and it's a little bit difficult. Oh well. Oh, nice. I can just cut it directly into that. Perfect. Now we're gonna need the black pigment again. So let's create a chain around. Now the question is, can I glue these 2 together first and then paint them? I don't know the answer to that, but we're gonna find out very shortly. Let's bring these over to here. I think it should work. Come on. Yes, it worked. All right, perfect. All right, so we have the feet, we have the beak, we have the back, and we have the head. Where's the head? The head is still right here. Let's go ahead and bring that closer. We will want to use you to go underneath. Perfect. Okay, we need to stack them properly. So we have the feet coming out. We need to put the body on, which we're doing there. Okay, next we have this thing, which is the back. Use the stacker to combine it. Like that. Great. Let's go ahead and bring the beak over here. We can stack that together. Like so. And I think we need the stacker again to put this on top. Rotate it once. Beautiful. Look at that. We got ourselves a crow. Ha! That's amazing. Oh, it's so satisfying. I know we're not, I mean, we're gonna get the crow, but I know we're not hitting any like resource goals on it. I kind of want to double up the pumpkin again. Hey, nice. Ooh, bigger figures require bigger machines. You may use a super stacker to create a figure that surpasses the size in any direction. When you do, you'll be able to stack it with other big blocks. Use an enlarger if you need to convert a block to a bigger size. Okay, what do we have now? What is this thing? Is that a scarecrow? We got blue slope block. Okay. Shouldn't be too hard, right? Kind of feel like we need to work in this area though. So we definitely need to start at the bottom, which is that slope piece. I think we can just make one of those from this. And then we have the blue die right here. Also, big teleporter, big conveyor belt, and the enlarger blocks. I don't think I need any of that unless, I guess I haven't used it, so I don't really know. But I think we can get everything we need out of this. It's one of the fun things about this game too, is there's just a lot of different ways to complete the task, which is really cool. Okay, we need to get a 2x2, and then I need to add that to a sloper. We'll turn the sloper into this thing, right? We also have white dye over here, so we'll need to grab that, but we need the blue dye first. Beautiful. Okay, then we need the white 1x2s. We'll have to get the 1x2s out of there or over here. I'm just gonna grab them from this. And I'm gonna grab the 1x2s by cutting these down. There we go. I mean 2x2, great. So I can combine these two together like so. Delete those. Paint it up. Hey, nice, we got up to the star in there, great. Okay, so we need to stack now? Yep. Oh, what are these? The super stacker and mega stacker. That's my nickname in high school, if you were wondering. Mega stacker. That doesn't even make sense, but you know it's not true anyway. Okay, cool. And then we have another one here. So let's bring you out slightly. We're gonna need to pull out the blocks out of this thing. I'm just gonna yoink that out like so. Bring you forward like that. Bring you forward like that. Bring you forward like that. Delete those two. Put another painter in here. Bring it around like such as. We're gonna stack that now. Great. Uh-oh. Did I do that wrong? Oh no, that blue one is wrong. We got the wrong blue fella. Blue man. We got the wrong slope in here. I need this one. What do I do now? I know what I do. I go and then replace it because nobody saw anything. Okay, stack those together. Perfect. Now what is the next piece? We have a 2x2 and then 2 yellow, 1x2 and 2 yellow 2x2s. Okay, so all of my yellow 2x2s are currently used up. I guess this one isn't. We can bring those two together. Actually, you know what I probably could do is just build them like this, here, and here. 8 of 9, whatever, it'll work. Bring that forward, bring it up and down like so. Let's get a stacker together so they're just on top of each other already. Beautiful. Save that. And then I'm gonna bring that over to the main base. That is a long way to go, but that's exactly what we need, so perfect. I just really need the other piece in there, so let's grab it out of this one. I don't like it. It's not the most efficient square. What are these? Yeah, none of those are good. I need the brown ones. Yeah, we'll just use this. I think I can cut it down. Yep, sure can. Also, does it bother you I'm not using keyboard shortcuts? Game has it. I've never been a good user of keyboard shortcuts, like in any game. I don't know if you guys have noticed that over the years. Like even as a kid playing other games, I could never get it. Okay, uh-oh. This might be a little bit taller, so we might need that super stacker. Yep. Get rid of that. It's time for the super stacker. Whoa, that is way bigger. And why? Oh, no. Why are you not? Nah, you're not going where I want you to go. Fine, you can go there. And then we'll have to do something like that and like that. Aha! Oh, wow, that is way bigger. Cool. Put that right up there. Awesome. Now we just need those slopes and the cheese wedges on top. But good news, I found this one over here. We have the slope exactly that we need, plus another one there. Also, I don't need any of this. We can get rid of that. And I'm back to where I was. I was like, I don't want to work on that side of the map because it's too far away. Literally doesn't matter at all. I just didn't know that this guy was coming. All right, let's get him in. We need 2 of these together, so we should actually try. Let's see what this does. The enlarger maker. Where is it? Oh, what are these? Big destroyer. Mega gluer, super gluer, gluer. I need the enlarger. I want to see what this does. So, oh, I see. It has to go inside that big square. Interesting. All right, bring it in. See what it do. Okay. Hello. Oh, then we need the larger conveyor too. Okay. Yeah, you definitely enlarged that. I'm proud of you, son. You did so good. Oh, wait. Nobody likes you. We'll have to figure that out when we need a different piece. Probably in the next level is my guess. Okay, we have an 8 of 9 and a 9 of 9. Let's grab these 2 together. We're going to not enlarge those, but we're going to glue those together because they're the headpiece. So we might as well glue them when we have the opportunity. Bloop, and then rotate, slap it together. Beautiful. I'm actually wondering, we could pull from here and just cut that piece down. Let's do that too. Okay, we have the cutter. Let's cut both of these, wrong, into just the slope, like so, and just the slope, like so. We're gonna pop that in, We're gonna glue those together, like such as, doink, and doink. Beautiful. And we're gonna bring that into this other machine so we can stack it. We got that, we got that, we got the hat, and now we just need to, where is the, okay, we got it over here. So we'll need another big stacker. Let's bring this down and around. Where are we going with it? That is a huge long conveyor belt, my goodness. Oh, interesting. So I might need the enlarger just for this system, because we're gonna have to do a super stacker again, right? And I don't think I can put those into it. I might be able to. No, we're gonna need a mega stacker. That's what I'm looking for here. Yep, so we have to use an enlarger. Interesting. That makes my brain tickle. I love it. Okay, put that in there. We're gonna need a big conveyor belt to go like that and to there. We'll need these 2 to go there, and then we'll need to use the regular conveyor belt to bring that in. So all of these are gonna go together. Great. That's not enlarging it, it's just converting it to a larger conveyor system. Interesting. Man, this game is smart. It makes my noggin think. Is that right now? We have bloop, 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 and then 2 of the blocks. I feel like it is. It looks right. Okay, we're gonna save it. Use the large conveyor belt to bring it in like so. I thought it was, oh, okay, we'll see how this goes. Come on, yes sir, complete the diorama. All right, we can do that. I just need to get some of these in so we can complete this. Yes sir, we're at 24, perfect. All right, that looks good. We're actually gonna get 1 star on this too. Nice, all right, let's complete the diorama. We're gonna put the scarecrow in the corner. We're gonna put a crow up on the thingy. That's not the crow. Crow up on the thingy. The bluebird on the other thingy. and the pumpkins in the field. That feels so good. My goodness, that's satisfying. Completed! We can go to the next level now. The game actually has a ton of levels too. This is just Pioneer's Land here. And you can see there's extras on the other areas too. There they are. Quite a few maps, look at that. So if you guys want to check out Block Factory, there is that link in the video description. I think you'll like this game, I like it, you'll have fun. Also, shout out to Shiro Unlimited for sponsoring this video. And remember, the game is 10% off until July 24th, which is super cool too. So thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and keep your stick on the ice. We'll catch you next time. Bye.